they don't know who they stand for or who they stand with, and it shows. Like, it's the easiest thing for a human being to pick up on. Like, we know it intuitively. Like, it's part of our survival instinct. Like, when someone's trying to sell you a bill of goods, like, you know, we all develop that sixth sense over time, because if we don't, we're constantly getting worked and exploited. So when you show up and you're inauthentic and you don't, say what you believe in, people pick up on that so easily. And they think that they can just, a lot of these people, right? I'm talking about a certain part of the party. They think they can just sort of get away with it and do this whole, well, who else are you going to vote for thing. And it just, like, how many times do you have to either, like, win by the skin of your teeth against an opponent that you should crush, or just, like, lose to someone you never should have lost to before you understand that, like, it's you're the problem. Like, you need to do something about this. I mean, like, how many times do you have to fail in the same way? And I've been watching this since, Al Gore in 2000. It's painful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. We need a movement in this country. We need a movement that can meet the new dynamic in our country, right? Democratic Party is in disarray. Whatever remnants of the Republican Party that are left, they're in disarray, right? Right? So you got that segment. MAGA is now in charge. MAGA, the political MAGA is now at the head of this country. That whole movement, and we need to have a movement that opposes that, a movement that skillfully integrates people from all walks of life, from all types of background, that really understand it. Because imagine if the people who really understood this, what's going on in this country, had a home, had a place to go. We don't have that right now. I mean, you could stick with the Democratic Party, but its ineffectiveness is well known, right? So far they really haven't, in all these last 6.5 months or wherever we are, they have just shown that they are inept at really, really stirring the hearts of America. The No Kings protest, that's a tip of the iceberg of what is possible in our country. But I mean, people have to stand up. We have to understand, and it's got to be we the people. Maybe that could be the name of the movement, we the people. I don't know, but this shit cannot continue to go on. I mean, it's absurd at this point.
Yeah, it seems to me to be a strategy of blocking stuff. No kings, opposed to pro this. You know what I'm saying, Your Honor? Robert, whoever else may be listening in. Where's the pro this program? And even Donald Trump, when he studied, he had to pretend like he wasn't with the 2025. He had to act like he didn't know anything about it. And then coincidentally, like, when you look at this big, beautiful bill and put the 2025 on top of it, you see the overlap.
You hear this shit, Midas? You think these motherfuckers are gonna fix anything?
But to not have a pro plan,
fucking fakes,
especially when
all of them. Bunch of
liars,
liars,
in the Democratic,
scammers,
in a
propaganda.
very nice way, in a democratic system, you've got two sides at least. Could be 3, 4, 5 sides, different parties, but you gotta have at least two. But so you gotta have enough of a real competitor to in order for the thing to really operate efficiently and look out for the best interests and have to fine tune itself in a good way. You have to have a noteworthy competitor. So therefore I go to something that we all just saw, basketball, NBA, for those that follow that. If you don't have a team that can stand up to the other team, and you're watching it just 140 to 20 is the final score. That's not what's happening in the NBA. But in this regard, when you come back to the political competition, it's like, where's the energy to match that energy that's coming? And that energy is pedal to the metal, full-throated Supreme Court justices. But man, it's damn near just make a whole new constitution type thing, in front of our eyes.